Hey, welcome to Five Plan Partners Educational Insights. I'm Ty Miller, and I'm here on the Portfolio Strategies team at Five Plan Partners, talking to you today about some different types of retirement plans available out there. And so I want to start with kind of the company plans, and there's, of course, a 401k. These typically have some higher contribution limits, typically include a company match, and can be pre-tax or post-tax dollars that go in. Then, of course, you have 403Bs, which are very similar to 401Ks, but they're specifically for schools, nonprofit organizations, and then some government entities. Then you have 457 plans, which again are very similar to the 401k and the 403Bs, only they are specifically for government agencies and some other nonprofit organizations. Again, all of these typically have corporate company matches. And then kind of the last plan I want to talk about on the company side is a simple IRA. These are typically designed for companies that have less than 100 employees. They also have a company match, but they're typically a stated percentage, not necessarily a dollar for dollar amount. They typically match 1, 2, or 3%, and have to do that, declare that kind of upfront. Then you have stuff on the side of things of a small business owner or a self-employed person. This can be like a solo 401k, where you are allowed to kind of count yourself as an employee and an employer to up your contribution limits. And then there's also the SEP IRA, which again has a higher contribution limit typically, roughly right now $69,000 for the year or 25% of your income. So these are good plans to be able to take advantage for small business owners or for individuals, self-employed people, things of that nature. Then you have the individual retirement plans. Of course, there's a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA. The traditional IRA is consistent of pre-tax dollars, and so you get that tax deduction on the front end possibly, but then on the back end, you will be taxed on that on the earnings and the growth and what you're able to take out. There's RMDs associated with this traditional IRA when you get to a certain age where the IRS makes you take money out. And there's also some income phase outs to where the contribution may not be deductible. These limits are also lower for what you're able to contribute here in 2025. That limit is $7,000, and then over 50 is an additional $1,000 catch up. And then you have the Roth IRA, which is very similar. This is an individual retirement account, so it's in your name, just like the traditional IRA, but it consists of after-tax dollars. And so you don't get that tax break on the front end, but as long as you follow a couple different guidelines, such as having the account open for at least 5 years and waiting until 59 and a half to pull any funds, those earnings can be, they'll grow tax deferred and they can be tax free when you take them out, which is a nice perk. And then aside from that, the only other kind of a unique plan, I would say, is a pension plan, which are becoming a little more outdated. You see less and less companies out there offering those, but the pension plan is what we call a defined benefit plan. And so it's based on years of work and salary, and they kind of tell you what it's going to look like, up front. What they're going to, the company may contribute each time. And so there's no real employee contributions. It's really just all up to the employer. Important to note that most of these plans on the company side can eventually, when you retire with the company or cease to work there, you can roll these out into an individual retirement account, which will be in your name and give you possibly a little more flexibility. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, please call or email us. And if there's anything else that we can do, again, please don't hesitate to reach out.